Welcome back to the Michigan Business Beat, brought to you on the Michigan Business Network. We're coming to you remote today. We are on Mackinac Island at the Grand Hotel, and we're here for the Mackinac Policy Conference put on by the Detroit Regional Chamber of Commerce. And here's a guy who, this is like a festival for him. This is the CEO of the Michigan Works Association, Ryan Hundt. Ryan, I wasn't joking. I mean, everything you do for the association can be done expeditiously here.
Yeah, it's a great event. Obviously, you pack everybody on an island for a few days, and they engage in thoughtful, deliberate conversations. But I was talking to someone yesterday. It's great because it would take us months probably to schedule all these meetings, but because we're stuck here, isolated together, we can have those conversations over the course of just a few days.
Well, it is. You know, I'm even looking at our schedule of interviews. I know that people like you and the governor, and they're like every 45 minutes they've got another meeting with a group of people they can't get to.
Right. Agreed. Yeah, it's stacked back to back to back, which is great. Again, it gives us something to do, keeps us out of trouble, keeps us busy while we're up here on the island. But I'm looking forward to being here and spending the next few days with folks like you and many others who are leading the state and driving us in the right direction.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's a great place to be, and it really is like business Christmas. Let's talk a little bit about the issues with Michigan Works. I mean, never been tested more. There just aren't enough bodies.
Right. Yeah, the workforce, it's all about talent, and jobs right now. It doesn't matter the size of the company, what industry they're in, they're all in need of talent. And I think in Michigan, similar to other states, we're facing some headwinds when it comes to population decline and the mismatch of skill sets for some of those driving industries and key occupations. And so we're staying busy across the workforce system, trying to get people upskilled and trained and help them achieve upward economic mobility so they can get into the jobs and the careers that they need and the employers need in the immediate future and the long term. And then hopefully we can work together with others like the Michigan Economic Development Corporation and many other organizations to help increase the population over the years as well, so we can get more bodies and more people into the jobs that are open.
Well, you know, it's interesting because I was saying to a guest earlier, we haven't had really an influx since Pure Michigan campaign, which was incredible. And they pointed out, yeah, but that was like visitation dollars.
Right.
Then they go away, then they come back. Hopefully, we're not increasing our population that way, and we need somehow tell our story better.
We do. You know, we have very humble Midwest roots, right? We sometimes don't like to beat our chest and tell our own story, but if nobody's out beating the drum for us, that's an issue. So we need to do a better job of beating our own drum, making sure people understand just why Michigan is a great place to live, work, and play. There's so many opportunities, not only for careers, but coming up to Mackinac Island, all the different lifestyles and assets that we have here, and the natural resources. It's a great place to live, and so we hope that people understand that, and we hope that we can get out there more and tell our story even stronger.
You know, I have a son, his wife, and kids that live in Cambridge, and when we're there, the in-laws always say to us, why do Michigan people love Michigan so much?
We love it here. I mean, like I said, there's so many natural resources and assets that we have, so many things to do, whether you're into, professional sports teams, we have that. We have different travel and leisure activities that people can partake in as well, and some really rewarding careers here in Michigan.
Yeah, absolutely right. And we turn out enough engineers too, which is, we got to find a way to keep those folks. So you just redid your strategic plan recently. How'd that process go?
We did. We had about a year-long process to redo our long-term strategic plan, thanks to board members such as yourself, Chris, and many others who contributed.
Well, there was free sandwiches.
Well, that did help get people to those strategic planning sessions for sure. It was a big driver for them. But really what we're focused on in the next 3 to 5 years is looking at ways that we can diversify some of our funding sources and look for opportunities to build capacity across the Michigan Works system as a whole for the 16 local workforce development boards who are members of the association, and really how can we be more innovative and forward thinking to help capture that momentum and also help companies fill the positions that they need, help job seekers get the training that they need in the long term, and build that support network across the entire system.
Yeah, absolutely right. And how many are there? How many outlets that are Michigan Works around the state?
Yeah, so we have 16 Michigan Works agencies throughout the state. They cover all 83 counties, and on average they serve about 675,000 job seekers and 32,000 employers per year.
Unbelievable. And the opportunity for those job seekers is there. Also get involved with training for jobs.
Right, yeah. Right now, if you are looking for a rewarding career, there are certainly a number of different resources that individuals can tap into in order for them to help build out some training programs and platforms that can help them be successful. What we're seeing really is whether you're looking for a degree or a post-secondary credential, that post-secondary component is so critical to help our workforce remain competitive, not just on a national scale, but really a global scale. And again, there's so many opportunities out there for individuals that are interested in upskilling themselves to seek out new training opportunities, and by connecting with their local Michigan Works office, they're able to do so.
You know, one of the things I love about the association is that you guys look at a national picture. There's a lot of people that I say, you know, immigration reform, necessary, we got to have it. And most of them go, nothing we can do. We're a Michigan advocacy group. But you guys reach out there.
Yeah, we do a number of different advocacy efforts at the federal and the state level. We know there's not one single silver bullet, and it does take all hands on deck approach when it comes to advocacy. We have a number of programs that are administered by our local Michigan Works offices from the federal level on down to the state and sometimes even the local level. And so what are we doing as an association to help build out that capacity, make sure that our members feel supported from an advocacy standpoint? Because oftentimes it is those key decision makers and stakeholders and lawmakers who are really the driving force behind all that we can do as a system. And so to get out there and advocate on behalf of the Michigan Works agencies is probably more important now than it ever has been.
Well, it certainly is. You do a great job at that. And thanks for joining us, Ryan Hundt, who's the CEO of the Michigan Works Association. We are coming to you, the Michigan Business Beat, on the Michigan Business Network from the Grand Hotel, where we're here for the Mackinac Policy Conference put on by the Detroit Regional Chamber of Commerce. I'm Chris Holman.